Today we are going to be exploring some instructional strategies that we can use for building metacognition skills. Taking a look at metacognition and the ability to use prior knowledge to be able to plan when approaching a new task, taking the necessary steps when we're problem solving, and then being able to reflect and evaluate on those results. So we're going to take a look at how we can support our students in promoting that thinking. And if we break that into 3 phases, we kind of look at the planning and approaching of a task, the during and monitoring of that task, and then the reflection and evaluation of that task. So we're going to be focusing on that today as we explore a digital tool and how you can use that to kind of help your students evaluate and reflect on their own thinking. And as you can see here, there are different questions that you can use to model that and build that in with your students. So focusing on that reflective practice, and if we as educators build that reflective opportunity into all different areas of the curriculum, it's going to allow for our students to think about themselves as learners in different contexts. So I'm going to go ahead and take you out and show you a particular activity that you could use with your students. So you'll notice here that in this Google Slides presentation, we have created a template, and I actually found this template online, and you have the link to be able to copy this template. And the great thing is more educators are starting to share their resources, so you are actually able to copy this and then edit it and insert your own hyperlinks and make it unique to fit your needs and your students. So I'm just going to walk you through this one and how we can use this as a digital tool. So however you share your links with your students, so depending on how your board has that set up, you'll share this out and your students will make their own copy so that they'll all have a working template to work in. So we want to take a look at that reading piece and how we can have students look back and start naming their learning and naming those skills, reflect on some of their challenges and struggles, and then also be able to celebrate their growth and successes and set new goals. So in this HyperDoc, there is a video here that you can, your students will be able to play, and it's just getting them kind of excited and surprised, and a prompt for them to kind of make a response to what has surprised them as a learner. This would have followed the students working in their readers' notebooks over a period of time, so they were very used to already reflecting on their reading. So we're here asking them again to point out how that process has kind of helped them. So giving them an example and being able to reflect on it. The idea here is that we are focusing on that process of reflection. And here the students are able to go in and create a Voki, which has allowed them to create a little avatar that they can kind of make talk and communicate. So just a fun little way for them to express themselves. It doesn't need to be a Voki. You could insert and change the links here to whatever it is that maybe you've worked on with your students before. That could be anything from just a recording from a device, a video they could make of themselves. You could do a poster or a comic or anything that maybe you've already worked on with your students. One thing about using the Voki is you can set up your own class, and the students don't need to create logins to be able to access that. So just a nice piece to support the privacy. Here we gave them an opportunity to reflect on different particular things that we had done literature circles about. And again, you could edit this. So we had some conversations around theme, realistic fiction, and author's craft, prompting them to look at some of the challenges they were facing as readers, something that they were most proud of. We had participated in book clubs. So again, if you could keep that in or you could change that, but book clubs and literature circles, things like that. This gives them an opportunity to build in some letter writing skills as well. So, and some choice. Again, a link to a video of how people were sharing some of their successes, and then having the students add to a Padlet. So you would put your own link to your own Padlet here, and the students could come in, allowing a little collaboration space where they're able to celebrate some of their learning. And this last slide here, that would be up to you if you wanted to delete that or keep that in. Just some extension ideas. And again, you would need to customize these hyperlinks here to be something that your students were familiar with or that you'd already been working on. Building in some of those opportunities for the metacognition building skills into different areas of the curriculum.